So as operators roll out LTE, there's a few security concerns that are associated with LTE. One of those is IP blacklisting. So IP blacklisting is when your IP space as an operator gets blacklisted because it's sending too much spam from your network. And there's a few reasons why this is a concern, more of a concern for LTE mobile broadband networks than it was for existing 2 and 3G networks. This is already a big problem for ISPs and fixed line broadband providers. The first one is bandwidth, much higher bandwidth than LTE. The second one is that mobile broadband, LTE, is going to start to be used a lot more as a permanent broadband connection, replacing fixed line broadband connections, which means there's going to be a lot more permanently connected laptops, PCs, smartphones and iPads and other tablets connected to the network. And all of these devices can be infected with viruses and trojans and bots, which then send spam. So these devices are going to be sending spam to the internet through the LTE 4G network and out onto the internet. And there's going to be a lot more spam coming out from these devices. Now, when these devices send spam, they're all going out through a network address translation gateway. It's called NAT. And NAT means that there's only a small number of IP addresses, a small pool of IP addresses that gets used for all of these outgoing connections. And if a lot of the traffic coming out from those IP addresses is spam, then those IP addresses get blacklisted. And this is a much bigger problem in LTE because of all these extra devices that are permanently connected to the LTE network, just like they are to a fixed line broadband network today. So this is going to cause a lot more IP blacklisting issues for mobile broadband providers. So how does Cloudmark help stop IP blacklisting? So you've got a lot of devices in your network and they're going to be infected with bots. And these bots are sending spam. Okay, and the spam causes your network to get blacklisted. Now, you don't want these devices to be blacklisted, and you want to find out which devices in your network are infected with bots and are sending spam, so you can stop them. So what you want to do is employ something that's stopping the spam and identifying the bots on your network. And that's where you can deploy Cloudmark Security Platform. Cloudmark Security Platform transparently intercepts SMTP traffic, that's email traffic, and looks for spam. If it finds the spam, it actually deletes the spam on the way out of the network.